Hi, I'm Jess Cronshaw, founder of AGNI Manchester, and I'll be guiding you through this relax yoga sequence today. For the practice, you'll need a cushion, a blanket, and a candle. Don't light the candle just yet. I'll let you know when we need it. So pause the video now, gather what you need, and join me on your mat in a comfortable seated position. You can use your cushion to help in this comfortable seated position, so you can place the cushion under the bum and sit either with the legs crossed or kneeling. Once you've arrived, you can close down the eyes or bring the gaze down, soft gaze in front. And begin to notice where the breath is in the body, wherever you feel it most vividly right now. And waiting for an inhale, and when that comes, raising the shoulders up towards the ears, and as you exhale, release down. Inhale, shoulders rise up. Exhale, release. Inhale, shoulders rise up. Exhale, release. And then beginning to roll the shoulders, lifting them up towards the ears and then letting them drop back and down. Forwards, up, back and down. And once more, forwards and back, and then changing direction, rolling the shoulders forwards a few times. Just feeling into the joint as you do this. Then coming to stillness and rising the attention up to the jaw. And this is a place where we can tend to carry tension throughout the day. So as you bring your attention to the jaw, notice if this is true for you. And beginning to make small movements from side to side with the jaw. Just 1 millimeter to the right and 1 millimeter to the left. And then bringing the palms together, rubbing the palms together to create heat. Place the palms onto the jaw and give yourself a massage here. Baby fingertips get involved. Maybe you'll want to also massage the shoulders and the arms. So just seeing what your body needs right now. And allowing yourself to give yourself that soothing touch wherever you need it. And now placing the hands on the knees, moving into a few seated cat-cows. So open up the chest, let the shoulders come back. And then as you exhale, round the shoulders, round the back, drop the head. Inhale, chest comes through, open the chest up to the sky. And exhale, closing. Making your next your last. And then finding your way onto your back. So removing your cushion, pushing that to the side, and coming to lie on your back with your feet planted on the ground. Hands by your side, palms facing downwards. Making sure the feet are hip distance apart. And we're just going to start making small movements with the knees here. So just moving them a few centimeters from right to left. Small movements here. Bringing your attention to the soles of the feet. Noticing how the weight shifts from side to side in the soles of the feet as you move the knees. And you can start to make this movement a little bigger. And as you increase this movement, you may notice the head wants to get involved, so perhaps the head falls to the opposite way of the knees. As the knees coming to the right, head falls to the left. And as the knees go to the left, the head goes to the right. And as these movements get bigger, just keeping one foot planted on the ground at all times. So if the knees are falling out to the left, keeping the right foot planted. And as the knees are falling to the right, keeping the left foot planted. As you keep that left foot planted, you may notice that the hips want to come off the ground as you do so. So just allowing whatever wants to happen naturally in the body to happen as you move. Really just exploring this movement in your own time. And with your own breath. And making your next your last. Bring the knees up to center. Feet planted firmly on the ground. You're just noticing any sensations between the soles of the feet and the ground. The lower back and the ground. And now begin to stretch out both legs along the mat so that they're pointing diagonally. And doing the same with the arms, bringing them up overhead, stretching them out diagonally. And then begin to stretch out opposite leg, opposite arm. So beginning to point the right foot, toe, tensing that whole leg, and the left arm. And then swapping sides. So this time pointing the left toes, tensing the left leg, and stretching out through the whole left arm. So it kind of feels like somebody's pulling a string attached to opposite arm and leg. Next time that you tensing opposite arm and leg, bringing that opposite leg to meet the opposite arm and curling up into a ball. And then stretching back out into a starfish shape. So we're curling up into a ball on one side, tie into that ball and then opening up back to the starfish shape. Just continuing this from side to side. And it doesn't matter how you move. Just feeling into this motion. One extreme to the other, into a tight ball and into a starfish shape. And you may want to experiment with staying in one or the other. So perhaps staying on one side or staying in a starfish shape. Totally up to you. Whatever your body needs right now, just listening in, exploring what sensations are here right now. And as you're doing this, perhaps you notice the mind wanders to thoughts about your day, planning, remembering. And if this happens, just noticing that this is completely natural. It's what our minds are designed to do. The mind is always seeking something to grasp. And when you notice this, just gently bringing the mind back to sensations in the body, in the movement here. And now wherever you are, coming up to a comfortable seated position. And we're going to prepare for the candle meditation. So grabbing your candle, and you can light it now. And place it about an arm's length distance away from you. And making sure that you're sitting comfortably. And you can either sit cross-legged, kneeling. You can use your cushion here if you like. And when you arrive here, closing down the eyes, bringing the attention to wherever the body is in contact with the ground. And then fluttering the eyes open, I'd like to invite you to gaze at the candle flame. And what do you notice here? Perhaps a movement, a rhythm, a colour. And as you're gazing at the candle flame, just noticing how there are moments of stillness between moments of movement. And just fluttering the eyes closed. Imagining the candle flame in the mind's eye, holding that picture, perhaps inviting the flame to come into the body, holding space for it here, imagining its warmth, its movement, stillness, as part of you. Fluttering the eyes open and making our way to a wide-legged, seated forward fold. So coming onto the bum and stretching out the legs, opening them out as wide as is comfortable. And you can grab some pillows or a bolster here to place under your chest and head to keep you supported here. And you can bend the knees as much as you need, feeling that support from the ground pushing up, and the pillows holding your upper body here in safe space. You have everything you need right now in this moment. And slowly rising up, releasing from this posture and making your way to relaxation. So you can choose to do this lying down with your back up against the wall and the legs outstretched. Whatever works best for you. And wherever you are, you can use a blanket to keep yourself warm. And if lying down, you can either have the legs outstretched in front or bending the knees, planting the feet on the ground. If you know that you have lower back issues, then this might be a nice posture for you. And once you've found your position, just bringing the attention to rest lightly on the breath. Noticing as you inhale the soft rising sensation through the belly and the chest. And as you exhale, the falling away. Just Scanning the body from head to toe, just seeing if you notice any tension as you scan. And if you do, just becoming curious of these areas and perhaps inviting the breath to come into these areas on the inhale. Releasing from those areas on the exhale. Just exploring that sensation for a few moments. And just bringing the knees up to the chest, rocking from side to side, massaging the lower back and falling over onto one side, whichever is most comfortable for you. Staying here for a few moments, making yourself comfortable here. And when you're ready and in your own time, pushing yourself back up to seated. Finding yourself comfortable seated position. Closing down the eyes or lowering the gaze. Bringing the palms together at heart center. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to look after your well-being. And I'd like to thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Enjoy the rest of your day and hope to see you again soon.